Hi guys, Naya here. Welcome to me continuing the Civilization Beyond Earth with Rising Tigers expansion gameplay as Lena Ebner. Although relatively few people have read Lena Ebner's dissertation on the intersection of climate change policymaking and the nature of political violence, it stands as the seminal work in academic circles throughout the European continent. Instead of the standard 5-chapter format, Lena presented both sides of a hypothetical court case, citing classical, modern, postmodern, metamodern, and pseudo-metamodernist scholarship. The judge in the hypothetical trial is none other than the father of 22nd century philosophy and political science, S.A. Carazo. Alright, where did we leave last time? It's turn 92 and I believe we have just finished Spy Agency. Exactly, in Weltgeist. So we have access to cover-ups now, and that means 3 agents that we will send out to other players. Possibly only 2 because we met 2 and we don't really have access to the 3rd city. So I'm going to increase the chance of operation and I'm going to send Jan, Freeland, Karl to Tiangong and Emma to Art. Alright, we also finished the quest of Stepan versus the New World. In a stunning discovery, our covert operatives have confirmed the existence of an underground slave trade. Their work has exposed warehouses across the colony where nearly 200 men and women were forced into factory labor. Their origins sound even more amazing. Located among the rescued was Stepan, the original author of the smuggled letter. Questioned by our government, he described his people's incredible situation. You know, we were original engineers. Back on Earth, we gave up everything to have our families smuggled on board your colony's craft by building our own stasis containers and leeching from your ship's supply of drugs. Most of us survived the journey here. However, upon arriving on our new planet, the smugglers turned on their clients. They were kept behind closed doors and forced into factory labor to work off their debt. Now that these captives have been freed, our colony faces an important decision. The stowaways are clearly incredible survivors, but our colonists were chosen for a reason. With our future still uncertain, can we risk sharing our supplies with criminals? I want supremacy, so let's accept them. The quest was to build one repair facility building, and we already have it, so let's continue. We also have to get a new worker unit. The old ones don't count anymore. Alright, what to do in Castellan? Stellar Codex would be stellar. Yeah, I think I can do it in Castellan. The 13 turns are reasonable. Yeah, let's go for Stellar Codex here. And what to build in Weltgeist? Vivarium. It's growing very slowly, so a Vivarium will help it a lot. Our first copper mine was finished. Let's see if Eintracht uses it. Yes, it uses both of these, but we can send him to deal with this mine. And afterwards, well, somewhere else. My covered agent count is increasing her respect. I got the 3 starting ones, I don't count that as high amount. Alright. Hello, Asha Kishkwant. Yeah, she congratulated me on having many secret agents and wants to cooperate. Well, okay, I accept. What traits do you have? Suspicious, innovative, enterprising. Sounds good. I will see to some diplomatic agreement with her. Alright, what is available from Arsha Kishk? Less intrigue, capital city strength. Ah, yeah, that's the problem. Capital's energy yield could be useful. 13 per turn, though. Not yet, I will endure it later, especially when I have finished the Stellar Codex. That would be stellar. Now, Eintracht needs the network for 3 science, plus additional 3 science very soon. Maybe 4 building. It will boost my science. We are making 42, so 7 of that is 1/6. That's decent for just one building. If you that amount in population, it would mean 7 pops. None of my cities have 7 pop, so Eintracht will be the scientific center right now. Let's clear the miasma first, then we build the mine, because Eintracht isn't really growing that fast. All our agents are away, but we will get more. Do I need to build another worker just because of the quest? Now let's build a network and keep exploring. There are progenitor ruins, and this explorer has 2 expedition modules. Make one here and then go keep on exploring. That's great news. It's not working any of these farms, but let's just have it ready. Whitehide has to build Vivarium. We get bonuses from killing the aliens, so let's just do it. Yep, and they kill themselves on our units. I have a lot of energy. I should buy trade convoy in Demut and build the old Earth relic. So let's see who talks to me. She wants diplomatic capital. I get 3, she gets 6. I mean, this looks good to me. I should be able to, yeah, the commercial lobby. It will cost me 13 per turn. I make 13 per turn. That is, yeah, she doesn't want it. No problem. Alright, let's see our covered up agents. I assigned each one of them to a capital, and we will establish network just to know what our enemies are doing. If you establish network in the capital, you know what they are researching, you know what they are producing in that city. I'm not sure if that is true for other cities. I know that you cannot see the production, the research in other cities. So we have finished the power systems and upgraded to supremacy. I'm not sure if I should go straight for autonomous systems for drone cage, master control and node, or beeline terraforming into climate control and later into geoscaping. I'm not going to do biochemistry. I don't see anything else that would be better. Perhaps genetics because of 3 and alien life form. Yeah, no. It's yeah, alien life forms for alien preserve because I need it for a quest. I don't like it very much, but let's go for the alien life forms, the additional culture and capital. We will be able to get additional health, which is becoming a problem. Minus 30% growth in cities is a big hit. Alright, what bonuses do we have now? Strength, energy level. An explorer units can build an additional expedition. I wondered why this explorer has 1 expedition module. It gained it because I level up supremacy. Alright, there's trade convoy. I believe it ended one of the... Let me check if I finished quest. It looks like I didn't. The protection for trade units from being pillaged by aliens or enemies. I thought I will get a better route, but let's keep it to Castellan. I should go interdependence network because I have quite a lot of internal trade routes. Alright, Weisheit is almost complete. I don't know how the cities have dealt with. Probably this belongs to Weisheit, this one to Eintracht. But this worker should go over to Demut. Alright, all these aliens are gone. We can clear the alien nest here. Fine, there's a free level in Affinity, and we found a confounding object, a progenitor artifact. Alright, there's I pillaged one of the alien nests and I got a quest. An elemental fate. Something very strange has occurred. A small number of soldiers have gone missing at the site of a recently defeated alien nest. Preliminary scan shows the massive cave system located beneath site. We should organize an expedition and return sooner rather than later. I was planning to build a city up here on the gold anyway, so I have new building opportunities like network and farmer lab. Weisheit doesn't really need any of them, but network is very good. Right, I got a free affinity level. I want supremacy right now. This expedition was finished. Good. Now these aliens are angry. Alright, one of the quests finished. Special delivery. I have to perform dossier delivered. All the agents have finished their networks. So I can see that PAC is researching computing. So I will try to siphon energy from them. art. She's researching computing. All of them are going for the covered ups, but they are pretty far away from it. They are just researching computing. They do not have the spy agency, and I'm ahead of them. And in Freeland here is researching robotics. Whereas Demut is should be building vivarium. I mean, I could build a colonist very easily, but the city will grow into a turn, so let's just not right now. Finish the city nursery. I don't have any marsh, but it's a nice building. I forgot about one thing, and that is my energy. I wanted to focus on something. I should buy this titanium tile, and I should buy many more tiles, like in Demut. Well, we'll see it later. Right side doesn't need anything, and Eintracht will need these fruits. And the best way I can get there is buying 2 tiles. There are a lot of mines in Eintracht. I hope they're being put to good use. Another expedition completed, but I got a Ripper, which is a C unit. There's an artifact, giant pheromone sac, pristine. Because it's pristine, it would give us 60 science. If broken down, this Warndromhide mine would give us the production, and if we... yeah, that's good. We'll get a perk, Zygotic Engineering, 100% outpost growth speed, which isn't great, but I mean, if I'm going to build a couple more cities, even if they are unhealthy, they will grow, and I think I want that. I'm not waiting for another artifact just to see if there is anything else. There's the Ripper. I don't really have a use for him, so he'll just be exploring. PAC likes me as well. The respect is going up. I will accept, and I might even try to impress Hutama. He would. Yeah, he would probably agree. Here we go. Can we get any unhealth health from strategic resources? That might be nice, because I have a few oil tiles and a few titanium. I could go wet teams now. The covered agents related ones are good. Less intrigue. All the rest is not very good. Perhaps the national land management, strategic resources production again. Good. My agreements. Now the strategic resources. She doesn't want to give it to me. All right. And I want to adjust my personality traits, and I can't because I need 185 capital. The next one will be probably political one. And I believe I should use my energy to buy a colonist. Yeah, there's a lot of titanium, there are tubers, which is a good combination. I should build a city down here, and I would like one city up here because of all this coral algae. So this one would have to be on the very edge, taking as much ocean as it can, and this one, 1, 2, 3, can be anywhere around here. So if I place it here, that would be fine. Let's buy one colonist in Castellan. No, I don't.
And Hina, having seen all the oceans of Earth.
The wonder from down under. Yeah, everyone likes wonders. If you are building many wonders, you are going to get a lot of diplomatic capital, and everybody will like you. Now, Eintracht should grow. I don't really need any of these buildings or units. I will do agricultural development. Get vivarium here. That's very quick build. Oh, there is Kraken. I will try to dismantle it. And World guys should build a farm lab. I should try to get all the buildings in my capital, just so that all the other... It's the cosmonaut, progressive, developer, integrated. I believe the cosmonaut legacy is the one trait that gives him the agreement to increase science or production, was it, from orbital units. Yeah, here, all active orbital units produce 2 science. I don't have any orbital units right now, but I already got civil infrastructure from another. And I can get production cost for orbital units in my capital reduced. It's very cheap. I mean, these 13 diplomatic capital and 2 per turn, these are very, very cheap. Let's try to improve his standing with me just by giving him diplomatic capital. I should have probably paced it out so that he likes me more twice rather than once. Okay, this colonist shall go harvest this gold. These are floodplains actually. This is a very good place for a city. Yeah, let's settle in this miasma, it will be destroyed. Okay, there is 2nd level in harmony, I don't really need it, but it gives me some bonuses, which is 1 culture. Traders can be made through miasma, that is a very important perk, and more science. Here's the quest I was waiting for, Beyond Boundaries, for ultrasonic fence. The maximizing defense output will repel units from further away, and minimize fence output will make trade convoys not be attacked by alien units. And this is very critical perk that every nation needs in order to trade externally. We can go for communications to get technet hubs, com relays, and more importantly the feed site hub for an additional culture, science, capital, and then I will go for climate control. She's growing a lot, and there are the Slavs also having 1 to at least 3 cities from what I can see from the borders. There is a special delivery quest, I get an extra covered agent. Castellan can build more buildings. I really should go for Farmer Lab for improving my health. It isn't as bad as in the base game because I get bonus like +3 from other sources, +2 from virtues early. There. Wait. Yeah, it's over there. I was wondering if it's in Canyon, but no, the structure is over there. Do I have any orbital units? Obviously I do. Alright, well guys, finished Farmer Lab. It should make an alien preserve. I can make a station sentinel to Shackleton. If he wanted to move the combat rover away, I would be very happy. Now I have an idle agent. Jan has finished his delivery. Maya should go to Hrabrost. Now this colonist can settle. I'm being recommended to settle out there or over here, but I like it in this tundra right now because of the tubers and the titanium. Yeah, this was the place where I wanted to outpost. Eintracht is being forgotten. It's not growing fast enough, so let's just continue for agricultural development. I mean, if you set a city to agricultural development, it will not come up anytime soon in your queue. And I can easily forget about cities like that. Will you move, please? Since we are playing on land right now, I previously forgot to make any kind of roads because I was playing more aquatic, but roads are useful. I get energy from them, and if I build any roads, it would speed up my movement and give me some of this energy. If I made a road to either Castellan or Demut, it will boost both of them. No, it won't, because this is not accessible. So I will try to build roads with this worker. They cost a little bit of energy to maintain, but that's not high. Right now we need this fruit to be improved. There's a new city. The problem with Castellan is that it has a lot of buildings and a lot of outputs, and thus trading with outside world will not give me a lot. like Jimbumba would be best, because it gives me 6 science, or Aswat as well, plus the energy per turn. I think I should do this one. Okay, Weisheit can build Farmer Lab. Alright, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sixth and last colony being the South America. How is it called? Organization of the South American States. There's a war. It's actually positive for me because I will be able to get that that floating alien structure. Alright, there's a quest for network. Free maintenance or 1 culture. I don't mind the maintenance, so let's go for culture. They all started on this rather big continent, or I mean, that's also my continent, but it's divided by this isthmus here. So there's PAC, there is Slavic Federation, there is the Arabic, Alfala, and Brasilia over here on their own little peninsula. Hutama is on his own island actually. Here goes plantation. See, this was not so great. I should definitely improve. No, not really. The outposts are growing pretty fast. Let's go outside. No, Manuel is the other way. Manuel and Satu Adria are backwards. I don't really get any good yields from anywhere. Let's just go to Tiangong. I am being warned by Brasilia, so I have only 3, 1, 2 marines and some explorers. I should really build some good point of knowing there is war out there, and I find it unlikely that I would lose any of these cities to anyone, but making a few gunners will not hurt. Alright, we have built the Alien Preserve building, so we can finish the quest Occupational Hazard. It trained them for labor. Alright, I got 20 production in all cities. I believe that's 1 time, not every turn. Okay, Anthrax has grown. It should build a farmer lab. Yeah, I see he is moving away from this artifact. And the Maya has arrived. Establish a network. I can build roads 1 at a time, but I can also make this worker make a route. So, alright, we are blocked by this alien. I don't like it. Demut should build a recycler here. Yep, let's explore this. There's the alien nest renewed. I probably should train some units on killing these aliens. He's not at war, but we want something. Orbital defense net. Yep, I will let him have it. If we go to war, he loses this again. If the AI fight between themselves, I'm fine by that. I think this is a bit of a bug that I can already build it, even though I don't have a improved source of fire excite, and honestly I think the DLC broke a few things like that, because I can build buildings without the requirement, even though it says the requirement is there. But no, let's get network. And the station sentinel in Weisheit. We get another virtue. I might continue with might. Getting more affinity from researching technology is a very cheap way of advancing. Getting trader's energy was one of my strategies, but not this time. I could go for civic duty and Magna Santi for a lot of health, and perhaps superior engineering for orbital units. I don't fancy going any further in the industry right now. Let's just focus on might. Go for adaptive sciences. I would want this special service, but it requires me to take production towards military units, which isn't bad as such, and this liberation army, which is honestly a bit useless. In the way I play, it is really, because I'm not doing any early war, and if I'm not doing any early war, the cities will already be founded. I'm not fighting outposts. I feel like this Ripper is not lost, but locked in here. So he likes me being healthy, and I am very unhealthy because I built 2 cities in quick succession. Alright, I can get science from Farmer Labs or health. I think health is more useful in this case. Okay, we have founded Blauwald. It needs trade depot. We have Wachter, also trade depot. Now this city should build a worker that we need for the quest, and I'm going to build an expedition in the cave. For the quest, I will send the worker. It will not be needed in an interact anymore. That one will go to Wachter. I have surplus energy, which means I should purchase something, some like buildings. I really like to purchase recyclers because they give immediately more production and we are getting more buildings done. Alien Preserve is very popular in the colony. It has inspired our artists and helped our public adjust with our new home. It's literally zoo. It is so popular, in fact, we have received requests to use the preserve for military R&R, as well as scientific retreats. The preserve's already overbooked schedule could only accommodate one of these requests. Do I want plus healing or science and energy from alien preserves? I'm not too keen on the healing, so let's just approve scientific retreat. Ashakish wants to go to war. Fine by me, I get 25 diplomatic capital per turn, which is a lot. And which reminds me, I should go to diplomatic capital and see to it that I have a political trait. Do I want the orbital coverage one? Or subtle, so that my covered agents are more quick and less likely to die. Science per turn for each active agreement, or virtues, or city plus cheaper. I think the subtle is best in this case. So we have finished our personality trait, kategorischer imperative, subtle, integrated, developer. I mean, I was going to switch out of developer because it doesn't give a lot. I can't see any new ones. Now we have finished the quest. Stepan versus the New World. The prototype improvements are already making our workers equipped because I built the worker. Worker equipment more reliable. In the coming months, our colony's newest members will upgrade all construction vehicles with new parts. If not for our level-headed response to these castaways' discovery, our colony might have thrown away their gifts. Yeah, get supremacy, and explorers are immune to miasma so that I don't have to heal them anymore. Which is a minor perk, for sure, but a welcome one. There's communications, more advanced orbital units. Let's switch on to the climate control really fast. Now we have advanced to level 6 of affinity, which means we can improve our units all the way up to affinity specific units already. I'll go to Tenet and the Marine becomes a disciple. Andracht should build Alien Preserve, and this worker will go up here. Wachter is kind of growing, yes. And build a road to Wachter and then improve it, the city. Let's go and make this feed side hub. There's second gunner. Yeah, let's have 2 gunners out there at Castellon. Another colony. I don't even get to know who. It's probably some city I cannot see. Whitehide needs to build an alien preserve. And I launched the station's sentinel for Shackleton. Yeah, all active orbital units produce 2 science. It should add up. I have 2 free trader slots in my capital, fine, and nothing else. The worker is done here. The city has only 5 population, but I will improve this copper anyway, buy it, and I was happy for getting this repair, but it's getting useless. Alright, there's a continuation of the cave expedition quest. The expedition team reveals a scientific marvel. A massive cavern is home to a large cinemas lake. Wandering slowly above are countless flowstone boulders and jagged fire-excited crystals line the cave walls. All the 3 strategic resources we get here, and I will get either one of them, so I will send the robotic probe into the doorway because it continues the supremacy. Well, an expedition again. Vector has finished the trade depot. I don't have enough energy. I will get it next turn, but it will build the old relic. Let's start with getting up some orbital units. TACnet hub. I will shoot down all these aliens and clear the alien nests for additional science and start building a road from here to Vector. Alright, Vector should get its trade convoy. Right here, some of the agents are successful. One of them was detected. Keep on siphoning energy. It creates essentially resources out from thin air. I am not sure if it takes into account how much it did, like from which city you are taking the resources. I mean, Vector is a one-person city. It should get some yields from good cities. Let's go to art. I was talking about agents siphoning energy. It doesn't steal actually any energy from their bank. It just creates it. So the espionage is just additional source of resources.
لدينا بعض الخبرة في التجارة.
Blauwald can support a trade route. Yep, let's buy a trade convoy here. And it will build laboratory. We are now in the expansion phase where building a lot of buildings just gives us a lot of science, and we are booming. Get Vivarium. I know Vivarium is supposed to increase yields from desert, but not from desert floodplains, which are actually desert as well, but they already have a fixed amount of food. These tiles, floodplains, this floodplains, and I believe this is floodplains. These will not get any more food, but all these deserts here will get at least one. That will not be enough to sustain life, but it will help if we build all the mines down there. And I will construct this expedition and hope this scarab will not kill me. I cannot improve fire excite yet. Let's build feed side hub. Yeah, this explorer is being attacked. Yeah, that's a new trade convoy. It should go to art. I like this trading opportunity. Well, TACnet hub is not very useful. I have orbital coverage from fire excite, and I can see where in all the places it is. Like I can launch a satellite over Ganzorik here. I should use it to place spy satellites though. Well, TACnet hub is just increasing damage from my units, so just place it where I expect any fighting, so I don't expect any fighting. Let's keep it here. Alright, there's the finished quest and elemental fate. The probe has been lost. Moments after returning to the cinema's doorway, it began sending signals to our equipment. Strong fire excite readings, not one from one location, but from many, all across the globe. And our instruments began to register more and more fire excite locations, then suddenly stopped. All communication with the probe was lost. Luckily, we still have the information it sent us. I will see all the fire excite locations. I mean, I already saw it because I had orbital coverage about it. There is a lot of fire excite I will never use enough. I can improve my gunners so that they are a lot stronger. I'm not sure if these attacking cities or next to friendly unit is better. Next to friendly unit, just keep my army big and in party, and it will be strong enough. And this explorer should heal, but I don't have any place to heal it. I see city connection established. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. So it also connected Castellan, even though there is ice. It's like along the coastline. I've pillaged the alien nest and I got a crystal shrimp adult. Pristine. Okay, let's see what it can give us. 96 food. I don't want that. I would rather wait for some combined research and get a perk. Feed site hubs can give us new covered agents or worker speed. I usually like the worker speed, but in this case I will take another covered agent. Which means our covered agents are currently stronger, or I can assign him to, say, Citadella and get information about that player. Colonizing ballistics. I don't see anything in Kravrost. And Explorer. Okay. And Weisheim doesn't have anything else to build. It should go build a field site hub. Yeah. Now Weltgeist doesn't have any fire exite in range, but it can build an observatory. And I already get 8 fire excite from traders or from something, from supremacy. I don't know. I just get it. Curious. I think I will cheat it out and build the observatory though. There is terraforming. I can improve floatstone. Vadim Kozlov is in danger. Ah yeah, he doesn't respect me anymore. What about this worker? It should build a road over here to Weltgeist. He doesn't respect me anymore, and he's at war with Sohwa. Nice. Well, I got a lot of diplomatic capital banked. I should upgrade my trades or switch it to another. In which case, I could increase the duration for orbital units. It would be nice just to keep them up indefinitely. From internal city traders, I don't like that right now. Defensive would be fine. Or any of these increased yields. No, I think I will go for space faring. I think I will go for this improving the subtle trait, because I'm focusing on the covered agents, and if they can do the operations quicker, it will get me more energy and later more science. I got another virtue and I will go for might because it will unlock this perk. I should go for this intrigue, honestly, so let's go for military industrial complex. Reusable vehicles. Yeah, I changed my trades so he can get this agreement. Yep, I will give it to you. I want diplomatic capital, of course, and I will build as many buildings in Weltgeist as I possibly can. So let's go rocket battery. If anyone decides to attack us, they will pay for it dearly. Ganzorig is being moved. What's her business over here? Alright, first flowstone quarry. This one is useful because it generates more energy. Even though I have 800 energy already, I don't know what to use it for. I'm used to hard building all the buildings I need. Hannes is just arrived. Okay, establish network. Not catching up because like Blauvald is not being improved. Weltgeist doesn't have enough improved tiles. I will build a few workers. There's an alien structure. Let's go. Alright, custom finished feed site hub. I should get something else. Yeah, let's build another worker. Weltgeist gets command centers so that the city strength goes to 90 or even more. Now there's another war. That's a lot of units. I wouldn't like to face it, so it's fine if they fight it out between themselves. I really should use these titanium tiles. I can also buy a worker, not with capital, but with energy. Ah yeah, this Reaper is locked in this lake. I don't have use for him, so just delete unit. How many trade routes I have running? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have available one from Demut, one from Weltgeist, or maybe multiple. Yeah, it's possibly multiple from Weltgeist. I got enough gold, let's buy trade convoys. Now this trade convoy is nice. It will give Blauwald a lot of production, or Vector a lot of production. Or Weisheit even. Let's send it to Weisheit. Alright, the rocket battery quest gives me city strength or city orbital strike range. I don't have a preference, so let's just go for orbital strike range. If anyone tries to place any satellites in our territory, they will be struck down. Only 143 energy, which is like double what we get from... Yeah, it's almost double what we get each turn as a surplus, but it's probably based on his income. And there's not enough intrigue, so we'll keep on doing this. Okay, the new worker from Eintracht should go and improve Weltgeist. Yep, Castellan can get a launch complex. Okay, this explorer finished an expedition. There will not be anything down there. Let's just explore over here. And I got the worker from Castellan. It could go and build some routes over here. Thorium reactor. And this explorer finishes the expedition finally. Now this marine is being attacked. Let's go back. I'm one turn away from climate control and I get weather controllers. They give additional food to all the 7 tiles they affect, so my cities will start growing rapidly. Right?
Stop talking about the weather and do something about it for once.
That is a good quote. I love it. And we also got Supremacy level 8. What's next? It's not planetary survey. I mean, this doesn't benefit us at all. I don't have any generators, so planetary engineering just for the means of getting to geoscaping is nice. I might want one single ocean city, just because of the abyssal mirror. Orbital units launched from this city may overlap the coverage area of other orbital units by 1 tile. I hope that doesn't mean that orbital units in range of that city, but launched from that city, so they have to be built in that city and then launched from it. That's a very interesting concept, but I'm getting away from the topic. What do I go next? We got climate control, we got some petroleum and titanium, just enough. So I think we should go for autonomous systems to have, well, I can't have any ferroxide. Let's go robotics, so that I can finally build any ferroxide mines. Even though I have 8 ferroxide, I'm torn. Let's go autonomous systems. Alright, this worker was ordered to make a route from Demut to Weisheit, but it failed. No, that wasn't. This worker was supposed to go here and construct farms. So here we go, construct farms. Let's go one more turn. I have 5 virtues in industry, 5 virtues in might. I would like this energy bonus next, and for that I mean we need to go might and get Liberation Army, then Special Service, Martial Meditations, Army Engineering Corps, 1, 2, 3, 1 more. That will be entrepreneurial space flight, probably after Special Service, like 1, 2, so that I can start spamming orbital units. Actually, I should have picked this one because I can start building my weather controllers right now. Here we go. weather control 15 turns, not on this, not from this city. This city will build clinic. Yeah. Weltgeist will start. It should get launch complex first. No, let's just start using weather controllers in large quantities. There is floatstone. The moat is developed. There's one mine missing. I have no idea what to do in there. Weather controller as well, 9 turns is fine. Previous route wasn't that terrible. It brought me some ferrexite. Yeah, let's keep it. Wait, do not auto-renew it. There's just one auto-renewed and there's one to Shackleton. This worker has finished the road building and it should focus on getting probably more food in the city of Bach. I will not improve anything more in Weltgeist. I will place the weather controllers. Once the solar collector is down, we can start getting food into Weltgeist. So I will not improve any tiles because already improved tiles will not receive any bonus resources. At least that's how it worked in the base game. Okay, energy from thorium reactors of production, energy all the time. That's an energy building, so I will just keep it in the same line. Alright, art has enough intrigue, which means I can start stealing science. And even though energy is not based on, probably not based on the income of the enemy of the AI, the science isn't either, but the energy is based on my energy income, I believe, and the science that I get is based on what technology I am researching. Let's go and steal a lot of science. I believe next episode I will show you how broken the mechanic is, how impactful it can be. We've grown by a few. I mean 1, 2, maybe 3. No, I was at 1, but at 5. I was at 5 cities. I've added 2, which are not a lot. We haven't grown much. Our population wasn't very healthy, but we have built a lot of buildings, some military. We have progressed towards industry and might. And we are going to produce our first weather controller next turn. Tune in next time. In the next episode, I will release the power of weather controllers and bring some food into this frozen planet. See you. Bye.